Darren McAllister, assistant women's basketball coach, Wayne State University. This segment is establishing and protecting your brand. In this segment, I'll discuss developing and establishing your brand. One of the things you have to do, or the stage that you should be at when you're starting to develop your brand, is probably your 9th or 10th grade year of high school. And what I mean by establishing your brand, it entails more than just the basketball side of it. It actually entails what you do on and off the field or on and off the court. First of all, it starts with academics. If you remember what we talked about before, you're a student athlete first. They built the classroom before they built the actual field or the court or wherever you play your sport. And so what you have to do at that point is you have to really understand that to be a student athlete, you have to really take advantage of that opportunity to better yourself from an academic standpoint. One of the suggestions that I suggest is when you're in the classroom, do your best to try and sit in the first or second row. That way you can get the attention of the instructor or the teachers as well. And with you sitting in the front or second row, the teacher or instructor is probably a little bit more leaning toward the way of wanting to help you a little bit more because you're somewhat attentive. You really have to take it serious from an academic standpoint and studying and understanding that if you want to play at the next level, you do have to have good grades. There's been a lot of players that actually have lost an opportunity to play at the collegiate level because their grades are not that good. Another part of protecting your brand is understanding a visual aspect. I'm constantly hearing coaches and people in the crowd talk about the appearance of a student athlete. I was on my way to work earlier today, and I actually heard one of the radio personalities talking about some of the guys in the NBA, how they should cut down on some of the tattoos or cut down on the funny styled haircuts or just putting on a suit as opposed to your baggy jeans or ripped jeans and so forth. It's not to say that any of those things are good or bad. It's just that understanding that a part of your brand is your perception. You know, when you're walking around and you're tattooed from your wrist to your neck, you know, you're probably not going to have college coaches wanting you to be a part of their brand because your brand is not as wholesome as they might want it to be. So it's very important that you really take a look at yourself, understand what you stand for, and understand that the way you present yourself can carry you as far as you want to, or it can actually stop you from going as far as you want to go. Another aspect of protecting your brand or developing your brand is understanding that there's a lot of so-called situations that you can get into that can really, really take away your opportunity to play at the next level, such as the friends, the company that you keep. That's very important. You got some kids or young student athletes that might not have the same goals that you have. So you have to be real attentive in terms of knowing who you're hanging around. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where your friends are drinking or smoking or something like that that'll really take away from your opportunity to play at the next level. So overall, you just protecting your brand is just understanding who you are and what you stand for. So you have to, again, develop that brand and do everything in your power to protect that brand because that having your brand can carry you as far as you will want it to carry you at the next level.